Hello everyone, welcome to Mathworld. This video is to discuss Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4, which is the Extended Mathematics for May-June 2023, and the code is 0580/43. So let's move on to question number 1. Question number 1A. Thomas sells a computer, a bike, and a phone. The amounts he receives are in the ratio computer ratio to bike ratio to phone is 14 to 17 to 9. First part, calculate the amount he receives for the phone as a percentage of the total. Okay, so from here we know that computer ratio to bike ratio to phone is 14 to 17 to 9. Okay, so from here we need to get the phone as a percentage of the total. So the phone is basically 9 over 14 plus 17 plus 9. Okay, that is the total, then times 100% because it is in percentage. So from here, you will be getting 9 over 40 times 100%, which is 22.5%. Okay, so the answer is 22.5. Now, second part, the total amount he receives is $550. Calculate how much he receives for the bike. Okay, so for the bike itself, it will be 17, right? Because when you look at the ratio here, the portion is 17 out of the total of 40. So now, 17 out of 40 times total amount, so $560. This is going to be 228. So that's the amount for the bike. Now part 3, Thomas originally bought the bike for $195. He wanted to make a profit at least 25% when he sold it. Does Thomas make a profit of at least 25%? You must show all your working to support your decision. Okay, so now he bought for 195 and now he sold the bike for 238. So now I want to find out the profit. So now to get the profit means that you need to find out what is the difference here. Okay, so it will be 238 minus 195 over 195. This is the original price, 195. Then I just need to times 100%. So the numerator will show you increasing by how much, okay, over the total. Then that will be the profit. So then this is going to be 43 over 195 times 100%. Then this is equals to 22.1%. So now the question asking for, does he make a profit of at least 25%? Now I'm getting 22.1%. Therefore, the conclusion is Thomas does not make a profit of at least 25%. Okay, so that's the solution for part 3. Now B, Wula invests $725 for 6 years in an account paying simple interest at a rate of 1.3% per year. Calculate the total interest earned at the end of 6 years. So simple interest, the formula, right, probably I will just write down first. So simple interest, the formula is I equals to PRT over 100. Cool. So now, okay, so I will write interest equals to, the P is 725, R is 1.3, T is number of years, which is 6, over 100. Then this is going to be 5655 over 100. So at last, you are getting 56.55. So this is the actual amount of the interest earned. Okay, now see, in a sale, all prices are reduced by 24%. Victor pays $36.86 for a pair of shoes in the sale. calculate the original price of the shoes. Okay, so now, so because of reduced by 24%, alright, that means this amount, this price is for after reduced, means that I will say 100% is the original percentage, then you reduce by 24%, that means this is 76%. So which means, right, 36.86 is for 76%. Now if let's say 100%, then I'll let it be x. So to get the x, right, we just use cross multiplication. So you cross multiply, then I will get 76% of x equals to 100% times $36.86. Okay, then from here to get the x, because we need to find what is the original amount, original price. So my x just move the 76% to the other side. So it will be 100% times $36.86 over 76%. So from here, you will be getting 48.5. So that is the actual amount of the, original price of the shoes. Okay, question number 2A. Anna records the number of text messages she receives for 14 days. Now, these are the the number of text messages. Complete the stem and leaf diagram. Okay, for the 1, I will check here. 13, 15, 17. Okay, and then 18. So when it's starting with 2, so I will get 21, 21, 22. After that, 27, 28. So for the 3, it will be, one more, 29. So for the 3, it will be 31, 31, 31, 38. So 1, 1, 1, 8. Okay, so then now for the key, I will just write 1/3. This means represents 13 messages. Okay, now part 2, find the median. So now because we know that there are total of 14 days, so the median is, okay, half of 14 plus 1 theta. That means this is going to be 15 over 2, which is 7.5. So 7.5 means that it is the theta which is half of 7 plus 8. Okay, so theta 7 and 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So get the average of these two numbers. So means that 22 plus 27 divided by 2. That means this is going to be 49 over 2. Then you will get 24.5. So that is your median. Okay, or you can just divide equally, right? So another method is just use this because there are 14, so it will be 7 to the left and 7 to the right. So here 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, another one is here, another 7, so it is in the middle. Right, so now find the mode. Mode means the number that repeats itself for the most times. So it means that obviously, right, when you look at here, obviously the most time is 1 because there are triple 1. So that means it is 31. So for the range, range is the highest value minus the lowest value. So highest value obviously is 38, lowest value is 13. So 38 minus 13. I'll get 25. So that's the solution of this A. Now, be in the shop, there are 4 red and 8 grey phones. Anna and Pete each pick one of these phones at random. Work out the probability that they will both pick a grey phone. Okay, so 4 red, 8 grey. So now, to get both also grey, right? So firstly, from here, total is 12. So out of 12, 8 grey. So 8 over 12. So after you have taken one, let's say the grey phone is picked by Anna. So now here left 11 and this grey phone left 7. Okay, so now when Pete wants to pick one of the grey phones, it will be times 7 over 11 because it has been reduced by 1. Then the probability is 14 over 33. So for question number 3, the scale drawing shows two sides AB and BC of a field. The scale is 5 centimeters, represents 200 meters. Measure angle ABC. Okay, so you use a protractor and measure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you use a protractor and measure. This will be 118. Okay, now second part, X is a point on BC. So BX is 332 meters. Mark the point X on the diagram. Okay, so now here is mentioned 5 centimeters to 200 meters. Right, so now it is 332 meters. So now see here 5 centimeters representing 200 meters. So from meters, okay, then here also meters. So from here, if it is 332 meters, so around 332 meters, it will be X centimeters. So your X centimeters is basically 200X. Just use the multiply, the cross multiplication. 200 equals to 5 times 332. So your X is going to be 5 times 332 over 200. So this is going to be 8.3. Okay, so 8.3 centimeters. So BX. So BX is 8.3 centimeters. X is on the BC. Right, so here you just measure because I don't have, I can't measure for you. So you just mark 8.3 centimeters, let's say here. I'm not sure how much, I mean the exact location for the X, but it shows 8.3 centimeters. Okay, now third part, find the scale in the form 1 to n. So from here we know that 5 centimeters is 200 meters. Right? So then when you convert everything to centimeters, so this is same as 200. We know that 1 meter is 100 centimeter. Right? So now you times 100 becomes centimeters. That means now here I will say 5 cm equivalent to 20,000 centimeters. Right? So now you change to 1 to n. So make sure it is in the same unit. So now divide the whole equation, the calculation by 5. So when I divide by 5, it means this is 1 centimeter to 20,000 divided by 5. So from here, I will get 1 centimeter ratio to 4,000. Okay, so which means 1 ratio to 4,000. Okay, so the answer is 4,000 over here. Now part B, a bronze statue is 4.5 meter high height and sorry, and has a mass of this much. The density of bronze is 8,000 kilogram per meter cube. The volume of a mathematically similar model of the statue is 0.385 meter cube. Calculate the height of the model. Okay, so now we know that volume. Okay, you are given the volume of the other one, right? So it means that I need to find the volume of the given statue first. So volume from here, from this formula, right? Probably I just rewrite density is mass over volume. So then the volume it will be mass over density. So the mass is given, which is 195,200 kilograms, over density is given 8,000 kilograms per meter cube. That means here, when you divide, it will be 24.4 volume. Okay, so meter cube. Now, since it's mentioned that a similar model with this volume, okay, so we use a volume formula. Volume 1 over volume 2 equals to R1 cube over R2 cube equals to H1 cube over H2 cube. So you can refer to the R and H. So, but then the questions here given height. This is a H. So I'm going to use the first and third. Okay. So from here, I will say V1 over V2 equals to H1 cube over H2 cube. And now I want to find the height of the model. Okay, and given that the model with this volume, so it means that the 1 is the model, alright? So I will write M for model. So which means I will be getting 0.385. This is the volume for the model over the original volume. Original volume is 24.4 equals to the height. The height of the model we do not know, over the height of the original statue is 4.5. Okay, then I need to cube it. Now from here, to get the HM cube, means that you need to move up this 4.5 cube. So it becomes 0.385 over 24.4 times 4.5 cube. Then this is going to be, okay, I just write here, 1.4378. And now we need to find the height of the model. So just HM. It is the cube root of the value. So at last, you will be getting 1.1287. And now we round up to 3 significant figures by looking at the fourth significant figure. Okay, so look at here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth is 8. So now 8 is greater than 5. Therefore, round up the 2 in you will be getting 1.13. So that's the solution of this question. Okay, next question, number 4a. A, B, and C are 3 towns, and the bearing of C from A is 114 degrees. B is due south of A, and AC equals to BC. Okay, given here, they are the same. Calculate the bearing of B from C. Okay, B from C is basically, you refer to the C, and this is what you need to find. Okay, now, first of all, I need to find out what is my angle here, because they are equal length. So when equal length means that both angles are the same. So I will write angle CAB equals to 180 because it is a straight line. Okay, 180 degrees minus 114 degrees. Then this is going to be 66. So when here I found 66, which means angle CBA is same as angle CAB, also 66. Here is also 66. Okay, now when you have found the angle 66 here, now look at this zigzag. Okay, that means this side is 66 because of the zigzag. Then I know that this is 180. So now the bearing is just 180 plus 66 degrees. So now I will write bearing equals to 180 plus 66 degrees. So this is going to be 246 degrees. So that's the bearing of B from C. Okay, now parts B. P, Q, R, and S lie on a circle. This is a circle. MPN is a tangent to the circle SP. Okay, this is the tangent line, MPN. Angle MPS is 58. PSR is 74. And QPN is 27 degrees. Find angle PRS. So PRS. Right. Now, look at here. This is the tangent. This is the chord. Okay, the angle here 58. So according to the alternate segment theorem, right? So alternate segment theorem, this angle, which is bounded by the chord and the tangent line, it is the same as the subtended angle, which is here. That means here 58, this is also 58. Okay, so that means without any calculation, I will just write 58. So this is 58. Alright, now angle PQR for the second part. PQR, okay, let's say here. So for angle PQR, you can look at the whole cyclic quadrilateral. So we know that according to the cyclic quadrilateral, the total of the opposite side will be 180 degrees. Okay, therefore, your angle is basically angle PQR is 180 degrees minus 74 degrees. This is going to be 106 degrees. Right. Now, the part, find the angle RPQ. So RPQ, let's see. RPQ, which is here. So to find this angle RPQ, alright, so I will have to find the other angle. Because I have found the green color. The green color is basically 106. So green color is 106. This is 106. As long as I know this angle, okay, the PRQ, then I can use the properties of a triangle, which is total angle is 180 degrees to get the RPQ. So now how do I get this PRQ? Okay, so the PRQ, again, refer to this property. Okay, let's say here. See, this is the chord. Here is a tangent. So the subtended angle is here, right? Is PRQ. So it means that 27 is same as this angle. That means here is 27. Okay, so I will write down first. So that means angle PRQ equals to angle NPQ equals to 27 degrees. Then after that, you refer to the triangle PRQ. Okay, so now your angle RPQ, which is this part, it will be 180 minus these two angles. So angle RPQ equals to 180 degrees minus 27 degrees and 106 degrees. Then this is going to be 47 degrees. Okay, so that's all for this solution. Now see, A, B, and C lie on the circle, center O, and diameter AC. Okay, diameter AC. TAM and TBN are tangents to the circle, and the angle ATO is 34 degrees. Using values and geometrical reasons, complete these statements to show that CB is parallel to OT. You want to show both lines are parallel. Okay, so first of all, in triangles AOT, okay, this is a triangle, AOT, and BOT. BOT is here. Right? OT is common. Okay, then angle OAT here, and OBT is 90 degrees. Okay, because of radius, because these two are radius. Because radius is perpendicular to tangent. Right. Then now we know that because we want to show that CB is parallel to OT, so firstly I explain this 90 degrees. Okay, after that, so from here we know that the tangents to the circle from a point, so tangent to the circle from a point over here, right, radius is perpendicular to the tangent, and then now AT, because radius is perpendicular to the tangent, so okay, so AT equals to BT because AT equals to BT here. Right. So now from here I will say radius is perpendicular to the tangent, and then the tangents to the circle from a point. Okay, and tangents to circle from a point. So the point is basically, see, tangent to circle from a point. Alright. So that means you are explaining the OA and OB, the A and B. Okay, so now AT equals to BT. How do we know AT equals to BT? Because OT is a common line. Alright, and here 90 degrees. 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees. Alright, so now since the OT is it's a common line for both, definitely OAT will be same as BT because of the right angle hypotenuse side. Okay, which is RHS. Okay, because here is 90 degrees, here 90 degrees for both. Therefore, just use this to explain that both triangles are congruent. Now, triangle AOT is congruent to BOT because of congruent criteria. Okay, so here I should write, okay, I should write here RHS. So this one should be the next answer. Okay, so here this tangents to circle should be the next answer because tangents to circle from a point. Right. So this RHS is basically the right angle, hypotenuse, side. Right. So now angle AOT equals to angle BOT equals to 56 degrees. So AOT, BOT. So AOT here 56. Okay, because angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So it's true because here is 90. Then you have another 90 from 56 and 34. Right. Then now, angle BOC equals to how many degrees? So BOC, where is BOC? BOC. That means it's here. Okay, how to get the angle BOC? Look at this straight line. Look at this whole straight line. Right? The AC is a diameter. That means the total of these three angles should be 180 degrees. Right? So here I will just calculate 180 degrees. 180 degrees, you minus 56 and 56. So minus 56 plus 56. That means this is 180 degrees minus 112. Therefore, you will be getting 68 degrees. So here I will write 68 degrees because the angle, the total angle, because the sum of angles on a line is 180 degrees. Okay, now angle OBC. So where is angle OBC? OBC. So which means it's this part. Okay, OBC here. The red color. So red color is how much? So red color. Okay, now when you look at the whole triangle, I mean the triangle OCB, right? We know that OC is radius, OB is also radius. So when both radius, that means this angle should be the same as the other angle. Okay, and here I have just found the COB, angle COB is, or BOC is 68. So this is 68. That means the other two angles here, these two green color angles, it will be 180 minus 68 then divided by 2. Okay, so I will write here for this calculation, it will be 180 degrees minus 68. Then divided by 2. So this is going to be 56. Okay, so I will write here 56 because of isosceles triangle. Okay, because of isosceles triangle. Right? So OB and OC are equal length because both are radius. Now, then from here, because isosceles triangle, so CB is parallel to CT, is parallel to OT. So CB, which is this side, is parallel to OT, is because of alternate angles. Right? So because alternate angle. Alright, so that's the explanation for this CB is parallel to OT. Okay, done. Now for question number 5, A. ABC is a scalene triangle on horizontal ground. AYX is a straight vertical post AYX. Okay, straight line. This is a straight line. Held in place by two straight wires XB and YC. XB. Okay, XB and YC. Now AC is 4.8 meters, BC is 5.6 meters, and angle ACB is 20.4 degrees. Now first part, calculate AB. So to calculate AB, okay, look at here. You need to count this, and then you can refer to this triangle. Okay, since in this triangle you are given two sides and one angle, I need to find AB. That means I can just apply the cosine rule. Okay, so now I will start with cosine rule. So cosine rule, as long as the angle opposite to the side is given, then I will just start with the side. AB squared equals to AC squared plus BC squared minus 2 times AC BC cos angle ACB. Okay, then now just replace all the values. So now my AB, it will be AB squared will be AC, so 4.8 squared. BC squared is 5.6 squared minus 2 times 4.8, 5.6 cos 20.4 degrees. Just replace all the values. Then from here, you will be getting 4.0117. And then your AB is the square root of this value, 4.0117. And at last, you are getting 2.00 meters, which is correct to three significant figures. Now part 2, angle XBA is 64 degrees. So XBA given here 64 degrees. Calculate AX. Okay, AX, when you refer to this triangle, ABX, this is a right angle triangle. Now you need to find what is AX. Obviously, okay, we have found the AB just now, which is 2.0, which is 2. So by using the triangle, opposite side of 64 degrees is the AX. Then the AB is adjacent side. So opposite and adjacent basically is tangent angle. Okay, so now I will just draw the triangle. Here X, this is A, this is B, this is 64 degrees, AB is 2, okay, AX is unknown. So from here I will just write tangent 64 degrees equals to AX over 2. Then AX is 2 tangent 64 degrees. This is going to be 4.10. Now part 3, AY is 2.9 meters. Calculate the area of triangle YAC. So AY is 2.9. Here is 2.9. Okay, and AYC, okay, the base is 2.8. So now I will just draw the triangle. .8. So the area is half of base times height. The base is 4.8 and the height is 2.9. Then from here, you will be getting 6.96. Okay, so done for this area of the triangle. Now for part B, in triangle PQR, M is the midpoint of PQ, RM is 8, PRM, angle PRM is 30 degrees, and angle RMQ is 75 degrees. Calculate PQ. Okay, so before you get PQ, we need to get the PM first. Okay, look at this triangle. Look at this triangle. PRM. Alright, now given here is 75 degrees. Okay, I know that the total of these two angles, right, the PRM and MPR should be 75 degrees as well. So obviously your angle MPR, okay, MPR is 75 degrees minus 30 degrees, which is 45 degrees. Because the total of these two angles will be 75 degrees. Right. Now, here I know that it is 45 degrees. And now you need to find PQ. Before PQ, we need to find what is PM. Alright, so now when you look at the triangle right now, the opposite side, right, the angle opposite to the PM is given. And then the side opposite to the angle of 45 degrees is given. So it means that now you can just apply sine rule. Okay, so according to sine rule, it will be the side over the sine of the opposite angle. So I will write PM over sine 30 degrees. Then the other side is 8 over sine 45 degrees. Okay, then from here my PM, it will be 8 sine 30 degrees divided by sine 45 degrees. So then you will be getting 4 square root 2. Okay, but then the question asking for PQ. So from here we know that M is the midpoint of PQ. That means PQ is double of PM because PM equals to MQ. So now I will just write PQ is double of PM, which is 2 times 4 square root 2. So then you can just write 8 square root 2, or you round up your answer, or you leave your answer in 3 significant figures. That is 11.3. That is your PQ. Okay, now next question, number 6. A. The cumulative frequency table shows information about the speed of each of 200 cars as they pass a speed camera. Okay, given the upper class boundaries. All these are upper class boundaries because it's mentioned less equals to. Then total frequency, cumulative frequency is, all the cumulative frequencies are given. On the grid, draw the cumulative frequency curve. So firstly, less than 70 is 12. So I will mark here 70, 12. Okay, study this first. 20 units, right? And there are 10 squares, means each unit is, or each square is 2 units. So now I need to mark 12. 12 means 6 squares. Okay, and we always start from 0. Then after that, 46 when it is 80. So 46. So remember, 80 is over here. 46. Each square is 2 units. Then after that, 90 is 115. So next is 90, 115. So 115 means 102, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 110. 112, 114, 115. It's in the middle. So just count. Okay, next is 177. 100. Oh, sorry, this is 95. Right, 95 is 1. Oh, wait, I missed out. Okay, 95 is 155. So 95 is in the middle. Look at here. Right, here 10 units, 10 kilometer per hour, and there are 10 squares. So each square is 1. So now 95 means in the middle. Okay, in the middle. And then the value is 155. So in the middle, this is 150, 152, 154, 155. Okay, next, 100 is 177. 100 is over here. 177, this is 170, 172, 174, 176, 177 in the middle. Then 120, it will be 200. 120 is last one. It will be 200. Okay, so now we need to join all the points. So when I draw the points to get the cumulative frequency curve, so just draw a smooth graph. The graph is not smooth. Okay, so roughly this. This is the point at 95. So when 95, 155. Okay, roughly like this, right? So please draw the smooth curve. Okay, done for this. Now, second part, use your cumulative frequency graph to find an estimate for median. So median is half of the total. Total is 200. That means this is 100. So now you look at the graph. Whenever 100, okay, which is here, 100, then you just draw down and see what is the value. So based on my drawing, it is 88. Okay, that is my median. So this is median. Okay, now next interquartile range, I need to get the Q1 and Q3. So the Q1 is 1 over 4 of 200, which is 50th. And then Q3 is 3 over 4 3/4 of 200, which is which is 150. Right, now again refer to the graph, 50 and 150. So 150 is somewhere here. This is 150. So I'm getting about 94. Okay, this is my Q3. So I will write here Q3 94. This is Q3. My Q1 is 150. So when this is 50, this is here, 50. that is at roughly 81. So this is my Q1. So I will write here Q1 81. So now my interquartile range, right, I let it be IQR, that is Q3 minus Q1. That is 94 minus 81. Then you will be getting 7. (94 minus 81). Oh, wait, let me check. 94 minus 81 is 13. Okay, sorry. Calculation mistake. It is 13. Okay, so based on my graph, I get 13. Okay, now see, find the number of cars with speed greater than 110 km per hour. Greater than 110. Okay, 110 is 110 is here. This is 110. Sorry, speed is 110, so I should start from here. 110 speed. Okay, then you read how many cars. Okay, based on here, I know that it is 196, but 196 is less than 110, right? 110 kilometers. Is it 11? Okay, 114. Sorry, because there are 3 squares on top, so 194. So then the question asking for greater than 110. So greater than 110 is not 194, because if you take 194, that is less than. So greater than means you minus. That means 200 minus 194. Okay, so it will be 200 minus 194. That is only 6. Okay, that is the solution. Now, part B, the frequency table shows information about the mass of each of 50 trucks. So you are given the data, frequency also given, calculate and estimate for the mean mass of the trucks. So to get the mean, we need to get the midpoints. Okay, how to get midpoints? Just get the average of the limits. We plus together and divide by 2. So it's like 2000 plus 2600 and divide by 2. That is your midpoints. Okay, so my midpoints here will be 2300. Now I will just redraw my table. F to represent the frequency, M is midpoints. So probably I will just write down here midpoints M. Frequency is F. So with the same calculation, the first one is 2300, and then the second one, when you plus together and get the average, it will be 3050. The third midpoint is 4250, and the last midpoint is 5350. So now write down all the frequencies. So then the mean is summation Fm over summation F. That means this is 2300 times 12 plus, you just times all together. Okay, because the Fm means you multiply first before you get the sum. So that's the meaning of the formula. Divided by the total. Total is 50 trucks. Then from here, I will be getting the numerator is 178800, then denominator is 50. So when you divide, this value is going to be 3576. So this is the exact value. No need to round up. Okay, that's the mean value of the part 1. Now part 2, In a histogram showing this information, the height of the first block is 6 centimeters. Calculate the heights of the remaining 3 blocks. Okay, so now I need to get the class width. Okay, so now I will just draw a table. I will write class width. Because the height is basically corresponds to the frequency density. Class width, I let it be C. So now, to get class width, we need to get the boundaries. Okay, how to get the boundaries is the average of these two numbers. You are getting back the same values because you are given the same values. So now the class width is just minus upper boundary minus lower boundary. So I will be getting 600. Right, my C is 600 because you minus. Then now the next one, same method, just minus because the boundaries, the limits are the same. So I will write down first 600. Then the next class, when you minus 3,500 minus 2,600, it will be 900. Okay, then this is 5,000 minus 3,500, it will be 1,500. And the last one will be 700. Then now we need the frequency F. So frequency is 12, 15, 16, 7. Just copy. Okay, now the height corresponds to the frequency density. So frequency density is frequency over class width. Frequency density equals to frequency over class width. So 600 divided by 12, right? Okay, so let me check. You will get 50. Right, so 600 divided by 12, it is 50. Okay, and then is given that the height is 6 centimeters. So now, here, okay, look at here. I need to get 60. Okay, wait. Okay, mistake here. Frequency over class width. Frequency is 12, not 600. It should be 12 over 600. So now here, look at here. 12 over 600. Okay, so it will be 1 over 50. Now, if let's say I don't want to use the 600, I will just cancel off all the 600 first. Alright, so I mean cancel off the hundreds first. So all this divided by 100 first. So it looks like, okay, it looks like this. See, where I ignore the 100, okay, ignore all this 100, right? So it means that class width will be in hundreds. This is in hundreds. Okay, so okay, so here I will just write F over C. F over C is 12 over 6. This is 2. Okay, then here it will be 15 over 9. Then this is 16 over 15. Then 7 over 7, which is 1. But then the height is 6. So now the height, the first one is 6. So means that here basically you need to times 3. Okay, all this you need to times 3. So that I will get 6. So means that now the height for the second one, it will be 15 over 9 times 3. This is going to be 5. Okay, then the next one is 16 over 15. You times 3. Then this is going to be 3.2. And then lastly, 7 over 7, you times 3. So that is 3. So this is how we get the heights of the remaining blocks. Okay, so I will get 5, 3.2, and 3. So this is the calculation. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question. Question 7a. The diagram shows the graph of a function. Put a ring around the word which correctly defines the type of function. So for the first one, obviously this is cubic because it has 3 intersection points. Alright, so now B, first part. On the diagram, sketch y equals to 1 over 2x where x is not equal to 0. So 1 over 2x, the curve will be like this. Never touch the x and y axis. So this is y equals to 1 over 2x. Okay, probably I can draw a smooth graph. Remember, it will not touch the x and y axis. Okay, now part 2, solve the equation 1 over 2x equals to 2x. So 1 over 2x equals to 2x. Just move the denominator to the right side. Then I will get 1 equals to 4x squared. So to eliminate, before we get the x squared, alright, before we get the x, we move down the 4. So it means that x squared equals to 1 over 4. Then your x will be plus minus square root of 1 over 4. That means you are getting 1 over 2, plus minus. So here, plus half and minus half. That's the solution of this part 2. Now see part 1. On the graph, sketch y equals to sine x, where x from 0 to 100 to 360 degrees. So we know that sine graph will be in this shape, right? So maximum 1, minimum minus 1. This is 180 degrees. So now just mark the points. So in the middle, it is 90 degrees, you get 1. Middle of 180 and 360 degrees, 270 degrees, you get minus 1. So now just join the points. Okay, so draw a smooth curve over here. This is your y equals to sine x. Okay, now part 2, solve the equation 3 sine x plus 1 equals to 0 for x between 0 and 360 degrees. Now, 3 sine x plus 1 equals to 0. So, 3 sine x equals to minus 1. Okay, then now, your sine x, it will be negative 1 over 3. Now, when sine x equals to negative 1 over 3, basically, when you refer to the quadrant, it will be in the third and fourth quadrant. So now the basic angle, alright, basic angle equals to inverse sine of 1 over 3. And this is going to be 19.5 degrees. And now by looking at the quadrant, I know that because your angle is counted from 0 to 360 degrees, so my first angle is 180 degrees plus 19.5, and my second angle is going to be the green color, which is 360 minus 19.5. So now I will get x equals to 180 degrees plus 19.5 degrees and 360 degrees minus 19.5 degrees. So then this will be 199.5 degrees together with 340.5 degrees. So that's my solution of this question. question. Okay, now question 8a. A shop sells shirts for X dollars and jackets for X plus $27. The shop sells 4 shirts and 3 jackets for a total of this amount. Write down and solve an equation to find the cost of one shirt. Right, so we know that the total amount is 194.75 for 4 shirts. So one shirt is X dollars, 4 shirts will be 4X. N is plus, okay, 3 jackets, each jacket is X plus 27. So that means 3 times X plus 27. So now from here, I will get 194.75 equals to 4X plus 3X. Okay, when you do expansion, so this 3 you just multiply to the whole bracket, I will get 3X. Then 3 times 27 is 81. So for the left hand side, you will get 7x, 4x plus 3x is 7x, and then this positive 81 will be moved to the other side because minus 81. So when you get the total of these two values, that is going to be 113.75. Now to get the x, right, because now you need to get cost of one shirt. Shirt is just x. Just solve for the x. X will be 113.75 divided by 7. That is going to be 16.25. So that is the cost of a shirt. Okay, now part B. Solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. So now I will write x squared plus 4y equals to 37 as first equation. Then 5x plus y equals to minus 8. So when you look at these two equations, I have y and y. But then this is x squared, this is x. So better eliminate the y, right? So it means that I get the y as a subject from the second equation. So now my y is going to be minus 8 minus 5x. This is my second equation. So just move this 5x to the right side becomes minus 5x. And now I'm going to use the substitution method, means that I will substitute second into first equation. So which means you will be getting x squared plus 4 times the y is to be replaced by minus 8 minus 5x. That equals to 37. Now from here for the left hand side, just do expansion. Okay, just expand. And then you will be getting x squared. 4 times minus 8 is minus 32. 4 times minus 5x is negative 20x. And then at the same time, this 37 will be moved to the left side. It becomes minus 37. So I will be getting all these terms. Simplify the terms first to get a quadratic equation. I will be getting x squared minus 20x. Now minus 32, look at here, minus 32 minus 37, it will be minus 69. So I will get minus 69 equals to 0. And now this quadratic equation can be factorized into two linear factors. So here will be x times x to get x squared. The 69, okay, 1 is minus, look at here, this is minus. We need to times with plus to get a minus. So it means that 1 minus 1 plus for the third column. Now, 69, you can write 23 times 3. Okay, but in order to get negative 20x here, I must write negative 23x, negative 20, and then plus 3, because I need to get negative 20x later on. So for the middle parts, you just multiply. This is negative 23x, and then plus 3x. So when you simplify, multiply the first and last term, okay, and last column, the middle one is just plus. So when you plus, you will be getting negative 20x. Right, so for your factorization, the factors will be just cross multiplication. So then from here, I will be getting x minus 23 multiplied with x plus 3 equals to 0. Then my x minus 23 equals to 0, or x plus 3 equals to 0, because multiplication of two terms equals to 0 means that one of them must be 0. Now, for the first one, I get x equals to 23. But for the second one, my x is -3. Okay, so now after you found 2x, you have to find 2y from the second equation. So now I will write from second equation, where my x is 23, my y is -8 minus 5 times 23. Then this is going to be -1, 2, 3. Okay, same goes to the next x value. Next x value, x is -3, your y is -8 minus 5x. Then this is going to be 7. So now just write down your final answers over here in the space, in the provided space. So x is 23, my y is -1, 2, 3, and when the x is -3, my y is 7. So this is the solution of this part. Okay, now next question C. A solid cylinder has radius x and height 6x. A sphere of radius r has the same surface area as the total surface area of the cylinder. So it means that surface area of sphere is the same as the total surface area of cylinder. Show this result. Now, surface area of sphere is 4 pi r squared. So from here, I know that I need to find out what is my total surface area of cylinder. So surface area of cylinder. Basically, this is the cylinder. Right? Now, the radius is x. And the height is 6x. So if let's say you are given a general formula, okay, given a general formula, this is R and here is H. The total surface area, let's say I write A, okay, equals to, okay, I write S for total surface area equals to area of the two circles. So it will be 2 pi r squared plus the curve area, okay, the curved surface area. It will be 2 pi r h. This is the formula. Now, when you look at this diagram or this solid now, it becomes 2 pi x squared, okay, plus 2 pi x h. H is 6x. Then I will be getting 2 pi x squared plus 2 times 6 is 12 pi x squared. That means it will be 14 pi x squared. Now it's mentioned that the surface area of sphere is same as the surface area of cylinder. So now surface area of sphere is mentioned here 4 pi r squared. But now your r, okay, r remains the same. So 4 pi r squared. And now they are equal. So now I will write 14 pi x squared equals to 4 pi r squared. And now you need to show r squared in terms of x squared. So now first of all, the pi can be cancelled off. Okay, so then get the r squared as a subject, which means r squared is 14x squared over 4, which is 7 over 2x squared, because 14 and 4 can be divided by 2. So with this, I have shown the formula. Okay, or probably I just write next line, then looks nicer. Okay, so done for this part. Now next question, number 9. Given this diagram, it is made from a square ABCD and two sectors, two equal sectors, right? These two are the sectors. The square has side 11, so this is 11, here is 11. And MAB, DCN are straight lines. MAB here will be straight line. Now calculate the area of the shape. Okay, so basically we know that this is a sector, right? Here is a sector. So then obviously the radius is 11, right? And these two are same sector. So this is a quarter of sector. This is another quarter, right? Another quarter. So it means that my area, it will be area of the square, which is 11 times 11, plus area of sector. Okay, area of sector. Let's say this is the sector. Here is theta. This is r. It will be half theta r squared. Okay, so now your theta is 90 degrees, okay, which is pi over 2. And I just times 2 to the formula. I find one quarter first. So it will be 2 times the area of the, quarter circle, quarter sector. So it will be half. Quarter is pi over 4. The r is 11. Then you square it. Okay. So then from here, you will be getting, okay, the half and 2 cancel. Then I will get 11 times 11 is 121 plus, now the pi is 3.142. So when you calculate, it will be 3.142 divided by 4 and times 11 squared. That is 95.0455. Okay. Then here is going to be just plus. That is 216.0455. And now I round up, it will be 216. So that's the solution of this question. Now, second part. Okay, wait, let me think about it first. Okay, so this sector plus this is basically one half of the circle, right? Circle is pi r squared. This is half, so I times half. So it means that it should be, wait, let me think about it first. So it will be half, okay, half pi r squared. So okay, I think that I made a mistake over here. Pi over 2. Oh, okay, I made a mistake. This is mistake here. Pi over 4, not pi over 4. It should be pi over 2 because it is 90 degrees, right? The angle here is pi over 2. So now it will be, okay, calculation mistake. So I will get half of, now look at here. This is pi over 2. My angle is pi over 2. Half of pi over 2 times r squared. Half of pi over 2 r squared. Then because I times 2. Alright, because the angle is pi over 2, not pi over 4. Mistake. So here is going to be 190.091. Then you are getting 311. Okay, that's the solution. Calculation mistake. Alright, now calculate the perimeter of the shape. So the perimeter, okay, so now I erase this. Perimeter, I need to find out what is my arc length. So the arc length, okay, so here I erase. So the arc length of sector is theta r. Again, your theta is pi over 2. Okay, so here theta r, this is theta r. Now I will write perimeter equals to double of, okay, here theta r. So pi over 2 times r is 11. Then plus means that these two counted already. Then here 11, 11, 11, 11. Right, so 4 times of 11. 4 times of 11. Right, so here is going to be 11 pi plus 44. Then you will get 78.6. So this is your perimeter of the shape. Okay, now for B, the diagram shows a cube with edge 7. So all these are 7. Calculate the angle between AG and the base of cube. So AG, okay, AG is here. AG and the base of cube. Base is ABCD. Now what we need to do is the angle between the line and the plane. This is the angle and between the line and the plane. So for the plane, what you need to do is you always draw the diagonal from the points. Okay, you see the AG, the A is on the plane. So from the point A, you draw the diagonal line to the plane. Okay, this is the diagonal line, and then you just extend this, and then you just join this diagonal line to the vertical line, which is the other end of the line AG. So here must be 90 degrees. And now obviously your angle is GAC. Okay, so angle GAC. So now how do we get angle GAC? When you look at the triangle, okay, let me see. Angle GAC. This is the theta. Okay, this is C, this is A, here is G. Now we know that GC is 7. And then now to get this angle, I either find AG, which is quite tough because it is on the not on the same plane. Now I can just find AC. So to get the AC, I will refer to triangle. So here A, this is B, here is C. So AB is 90 degrees, right? And this is a square. So obviously my AC is square root of, according to the Pythagoras theorem, square root of 7 squared plus 7 squared, which is square root of 98. Okay, so now I found that this is 98. So now my angle is basically the theta. So my angle CAG. Okay, let this be theta. So now I have opposite and adjacent sides. Therefore, tangent theta equals to 7 over square root 98. So now my theta is going to be inverse tangent 7 over square root of 98. And this is 35.3. That is the angle between the lines AG and the base. Okay, so that's the solution of this question. Alright, now for question number 10. The table shows some values of this function, completes the table. Okay, so you just calculate, replace the x by 1 minus 1, so y equals to 2 power negative 1 minus 3. Okay, then you will be getting negative 2.5, negative 2, and then here minus 1. That's all for the first part. So done. Now on the grid, draw the graph for x between -2 and 2.5, means mark all these points. So where x is -2, y is -2.75. X is -2. Okay. So 10 squares here, 10 squares for 1 unit. Okay, 1 unit for 10 squares. That means each one 0.1 unit. So I need to sketch 2.75, -2.75. -2.56775. Then after that, -1 -2.5. And then 0 -2. Then 0.5 -1.58. 0.5 -5 0.585, almost here. After that, 1 -1, 0.5 -1.58. Oh, -1.58 I marked wrongly. So -1.5, -1.5, 1.58, somewhere here. Then 1.5 -0.17, 1.5 -1.10, -0.17, 0.17 is almost -0.2. Okay, then when 2 you get 1. Then after that 2.5, 2.66, 2.5, 2.6, 2.66. Alright, so now we need to draw the points. Drawing all the points. This is not a straight line because the x is a power, right? It is a curve. So now just join the points. Right, draw a smooth curve. Okay, so this is the graph. Two power x minus 3. So done for the graph. Now, use your graph to solve this equation. So it's mentioned here, this is a graph for 2x minus 3. Okay, so I will split into two functions. Y equals to 2x minus 3. Another one is y equals to 2. So now just draw a line, y equals to 2, to find out the intersection points. So my line is here. This is y equals to 2. So when it is equal sign, right, both equal means that intersection points. So just read the intersection point. So it is roughly 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.3. So I will get 2.3. Okay, now by drawing a suitable straight line, solve this equation. So now 2 power x minus this is 3 over 2 equals to 0. Then from here, I will say that, or probably I will just leave it in 1.5. Then now I need to get 2x minus 3. So what to do? I get the 2x as a subject by moving the other two terms to right side, becomes plus for both. Then now I minus 3 for both sides. Okay, then now for the right hand side, I will get x plus minus 1.5. So here I will draw another graph. So let y equals to 2x minus 3 and y equals to x minus 1.5. So when y equals to when y equals to x minus 1.5, I let x be 0. Then my y will be negative 1.5. When my y is 0, my x is 1.5. So I get 2 points, 0, negative 1.5. So now 0, negative 1.5. Another point is 1.50. So 1.50. Okay, so now I need to draw two lines. Draw a line joining these 2 points. So for you, please use ruler because my drawing will not be accurate. It is a straight line. It should be a straight line. Okay, so when you draw these two points, it is a straight line. So now you just cut. Okay, just an example. Alright, then you read what is this. So this is 1.8 based on my drawing. Right, so then from here you will get 2 points, 2 intersection points. Okay, so then now you just read. So my graph is not accurate. Okay, so this is how we get it. So just read from here. Right, so remember my graph is not accurate, so this one is based on your calculation. Okay, so please draw the line using straight line. Right, so based on the given marking scheme or mark scheme, it should be -1 and also between 1.55 to 1.7. That's why I said my straight line is not accurate. Okay, so then now for question number 11, M has coordinates 4, 1 and N has coordinates -2, -7. So find the length of M and N. Find the length of MN. So basically the length is, let's say for example, you are given 2 points x1, y1, x2, y2. So the length, let's say here A, this is B. The AB is square root of x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. This is the formula to get the length. Then here I will be getting MN equals to square root of 4 minus -2 squared plus 1 minus -7 squared. That means now you will be getting square root of 6 squared plus 8 squared. Then the answer is 10. Okay, then now find the gradients of MN. So the gradients formula, MAB, it is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That's the formula. So now my gradient MN, it will be, okay, 1 minus -7 over 4 minus -2. You can swap. You can write -7 -1, no problem. The y1 and y2 can be swapped, okay? So if you swap, then you remember to swap the x as well. So here becomes 8 over 6, which is 4 over 3. Now see, find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of MN. So perpendicular bisector, let's say this is MN, just an example. Okay, 4, 1. Alright, 4, 1. That means here is your M. This is N. Perpendicular bisector means that is the straight line that is perpendicular to MN and bisects. Bisects means you need to find midpoints. And this is the line that you need to count, that you need to find. What is this? Perpendicular bisector. So which means now, first of all, we have to find midpoint of MN. So midpoints, you just plus the 2x together and get the average. So midpoints is basically x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. So now I plus together 4 plus minus 2 divided by 2. That is my x coordinate. And then for my y coordinate, okay, you plus get the average 1 and minus 7. 1 plus minus 7, then divided by 2. So this is going to be 2 over 2 and then minus 6 over 2. Then you will get 1 and minus 3. Okay, so now the gradient of mn already found, 4 over 3. So m prime times, the tangent, okay, because this m already found, 4 over 3. So now I let this be m1. So m1 equals to negative 1 over 4 over 3 because they are perpendicular to each other. So therefore, this is going to be negative 3 over 4. Now, equation of the perpendicular bisector of mn, which is a straight line. So y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. So now your point will be 1 minus 3 and the m is negative 3 over 4. So y minus y1 is minus 3, m is negative 3 over 4, then x minus x1. And then from here, I'll get y plus 3 equals to the negative 3 over 4 just times into the bracket. Right, then I will be getting negative 3 over 4x plus 3 over 4. Then my y is negative 3 over 4x. The plus 3 on the left side, you will move it to the right side here, becomes minus. So now you will be getting plus 3 over 4 minus 3, which is negative 3 over 4x minus 9 over 4. So that is your answer. Right, now for question 12, the equation of the curve is this. Find the derivative of the y. So now your y is x degree 4 minus 8x squared plus 5. So dy over dx, when we differentiate, so differentiate cxn, let's say example, you take out the c is a constant, then differentiate x degree n. So this is going to be c and x n minus 1. Okay, which means the idea is you move down the power of the x and then the new degree becomes minus 1 of the original power. So here becomes 4x cubed minus 8 of 2x, then plus 5 becomes 0. For your information, differentiate constant, it will be 0. Then from here, when you simplify, you will be getting 4x cubed minus 16x. So that is your answer. Now part B, find the coordinates of 3 turning points. Show all your working. Turning points means dy dx equals to 0. Since we have found the dy dx in previous step, just rewrite and let it be 0. So when let it be 0, I notice that for the right side, the common term is 4x. So factorize 4x, then inside the brackets, you'll be getting x squared minus 4. And now I will let these two terms be 0 because multiplication of the terms equals to 0 means that one of them must be 0. Means that now either 4x equals to 0 or x squared minus 4 equals to 0. So now my x equals to 0 or x squared equals to 4. Hence your x is plus minus square root 4, which will be plus minus 2. So now I get 3x. Therefore, I need to get 3y. So now substitute back into this y, x degree 4 minus 8x squared plus 5. So y equals to x degree 4 minus 8x squared plus 5. So now when x equals to 0, okay, probably I just show it here because of not enough space. So when x equals to 0, my y will be 5. Okay, obviously 0 plus minus 0 plus 5. So when x equals to 2, my y is 2 degree 4 minus 8 times 2 squared plus 5. Then this is going to be minus 11. So when x equals to negative 2, my y is negative 2 degree 4 minus 8 times negative 2 squared plus 5. Then this is going to be minus 11 as well. So now I get 3 points. So 0, 5, 2 minus 11, and then minus 2 minus 11. Okay, now next part, determine which one of these turning points is a maximum. Okay, so now for maximum, we need to get the second derivative. When the second derivative is more than 0, you get a minimum point. When it is less than 0, then you get a maximum point. Alright, so now my dy dx is 4x cubed minus 16x. So I will rewrite this. Dy dx is 4x cubed minus 16x. So now my d squared y over dx squared, when you differentiate, keep the 4, differentiate x cubed, 3x squared. Then minus 16x becomes minus 16. So here becomes 12x squared minus 16. Now just now we found 3x, x0, 2, and minus 2. So just replace. When x equals to 0, d squared y over dx squared, it will be 12 of 0 squared minus 16. This is negative 16. Less than 0 means this is maximum. Okay? Then maximum point. So when x equals to 2, d squared y over dx squared, it will be 12 times 2 squared minus 16. So you will get 32. That is more than 0. It will be a minimum. Okay? And then when x equals to negative 2, d squared y over dx squared will be the same result. Because you square the minus, it will be positive. So this is 32. So minimum. Therefore, from here, I would say that 0, 5 is a maximum point. Okay, so this is the working for last part. Alright, so we have completed this chapter and this video. Right, we have completed this paper and also comes to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please share this channel and video with your friends if you enjoy watching my videos. And if you would like to support this channel, please hit the super thanks button just below the video. Okay, and also stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Thank you. Bye.